Before heading off to Indy, the Patriots were treated to a Super Bowl send-off on Sunday. Some 25,000 fans roaring their goodbye.
Go Pats.
But 4 hours earlier, before the buses pulled away,
Good seeing you.
we sat down with the brains behind a New England team gunning for its 4th World Championship in 11 years.
One of the biggest problems on the Giants' defense is...
In a stripped-down coach's office, the focus was football, Bill Belichick style. 45 minutes of behind-the-scenes insight from arguably the game's greatest coach.
There's been very few coaches that have won 4 Super Bowls. Chuck Noll, and it would be you.
I think we can talk about history some other time, and that's what I'm in it for, is to win games and win championships. But I think right now it's just about doing the best we can this week.
He is considered one of, if not the best, at the game's chess match, a master at eliminating an opponent's strengths and exploiting their weaknesses. Always changing, with a jeweler's eye for detail, like the quickness of quarterback Eli Manning, whose similar scramble in Super Bowl 42 set up the catch.
And see how he just scoots around in the pocket there, avoids the rush.
And a thrilling last-minute win over New England.
Another, outstanding play where, Eli steps up in the pocket. The Cowboys have a good pass rush. He spins, loses vision, obviously, turns his back to the field, now regains his balance, turns, looks up, and sees Cruz right in stride here with the defender. Puts the ball up, and this is what Victor Cruz does.
Oh, wow.
He's got great timing, strong hands. He's a strong player. And
How do you coach against that with Eli and his maneuverability in the pocket, and then Cruz with his explosiveness in his hands?
Well, one thing for sure, even if you think you have the receiver covered, that doesn't mean he can't catch the ball.
So the play obviously isn't over until it's absolutely over.
Well, nobody knows that better than us.
Yeah.
Like so many greats, he was born to the game, the son of an exceptional coach and scout at the Naval Academy. A wall full of gridiron history creating an edge, as he told us back in 2005.
The biggest thing that I feel is that if you know the history of the game, you understand that it's a changing game, that there's a lot of evolution to it.
One thing that hasn't changed over the years is that the Patriots' chances will almost certainly ride on the right arm of Tom Brady. Together, Brady and Belichick have won 140 games, more than any quarterback-coach combination in NFL history.
Brady sees the coverage and finds Hernandez and makes a great throw and
Like a
puts
dart.
the ball right there on the money in a critical situation.
But for all of Brady's talent and toughness, Belichick explained how it's his quarterback's head that sets him apart.
Tom works hard, but he has a great ability to comprehend a lot of different things. Our plays, our adjustments, defensive tendencies, defensive coverages, game situations, down and distance, score, win, field position, all those kind of things. He just is able to put all that into one computer chip up there in his mind somewhere, sort it all out.
And Bill, he's doing that in how many seconds, really?
No, the balls are usually gone in no more than 2.5 seconds, so it all happens pretty quick.
In public, Belichick dispenses little of this kind of detail or emotion. His press conference is famous for the art of evasion.
What's that supposed to mean?
But in private, he's known for moments like this, poking a little bit of fun at star defensive lineman Vince Wilfork.
Sees the quarterback, makes the interception. There's the stiff arm.
Yeah. I'm sure that went over well in the film room.
Oh, it sure did.
Look at that.
Looks like a good-looking fullback there, doesn't he?
Last summer, NFL Films captured some of the other Bill in a revealing documentary. The guy with a home on Nantucket who loves the beach and boating, and as in our interview, is not above nibbling on a little bit of bait.
Coach Coughlin, I'm sure you saw, was a little chipper there talking about his superstitions. Said he hadn't changed his so-and-sos in 3 weeks. We're going to leave that to our imagination. But are you superstitious?
Not really. I wish that was all there was to it.
Yeah, not your thing.
No, not really.
Yeah.
But I'm around other people that probably make up for that.
Do you have a
with me.
few here that are real?
We sure do. Yeah, we got a lot of guys that if we start practice at a different end of the field than where we started it the week before, which I don't even remember what end we started it at, and then they like, no, we got to go down here. and probably a little bit like Tom too, if you did something that was against that pattern that you just inadvertently forgot about, then I mean, you're getting yelled at for that because what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, Bill, the other burning question obviously is your attire at the Super Bowl. Have you decided yet? Are you going to go old school with the sweatshirt, or do you have a more up-to-date kind of look you're going with?
You know, that's not really a big decision for me, but we won't wear the red sweatshirt by popular demand.
How did that start, by the way, the sweatshirt?
I mean, I just cut off the sleeves because my arms are kind of short and they just dangle over the, into my hand. So just get them out of the way. And, when the cold weather, I kind of like the pocket in front of me. I can keep my pencil and make some notes there and that kind of thing.
But in the end, Belichick made clear Sunday won't be about what he wears, revenge, or divine intervention, but doing what his teams have repeatedly done better than anyone else for more than a decade. Adapt, evolve, and somehow, some way, find a way to win.
It's a one-game season, and this is really all there is now for all of us.
The franchise heading to a 7th Super Bowl.
Right now, everybody's just focused on making this our best performance of the year, which it needs to be because we're playing the best team we played all year.